Let me speak to the other group of people that Jesus talks about. He says there's two groups of people, those who go down the wide path that leads towards destruction and those who go down the narrow path that leads to life. If you're going down the narrow path, let me share something with you that you may have already realized, or perhaps if you haven't already, you will. The narrow path can be lonely, can feel isolating. I mean, Jesus said lots of people going the wrong way. There's only a few people going the right way. So if you're going the right way, you might feel like I'm the only one. And you might be right. You might be the only one doing the right thing. You got to be okay with being the only one going the right way. You see, your coworkers might all be going out to get drunk on a Friday night. You got to be okay being the only one going the right way. You might have a lot of people in your sphere of influence who are all sleeping around and having affairs, emotional affairs or sexual affairs. There might be people in your school and your campus that aren't living any sort of lifestyle that's honoring to the Lord. You got to be okay being the only one going the right way. You got to be okay with it. And that might be discouraging if you're going the right way of saying, well, I'm going to be lonely, I'm going to be isolated. It might be discouraging, but let me hit you with a little bit of encouragement from Galatians 6:9 that says, do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. You might be the only one going the right way. Don't grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time, at God's time, you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. If you're going the right way, don't quit. Don't throw in the white towel. Don't stop because you feel lonely. Don't stop because nobody else is around you. Keep going, keep fighting, keep going the path that's the narrow path. Wide is the path that leads to destruction. Narrow the path that leads to life. Only a few people are going down that narrow path. Don't quit. Don't stop. If you're the only one taking a stand for God in your workplace, don't you quit taking a stand for God. If you're the only one who trusts in the Lord with all of your heart, do not stop. If you're the only one in your school that's taking a stand for Jesus, do not stop. If you're the only one who values life in your neighborhood, do not stop. If you're the only one who comes to church, do not stop. If you're the only one in your family who has faith in God, do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up.